And we're back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the Lump and Mimi show.
Get your life. This is the Mimi and Lump.
Pump your brakes. It's going to be the Lump and Mimi today because I got a lot.
Shut the hell up.
Lap down. Hello, guys. I hope you guys had a good week. Y'all ready for another interesting week? We had a few tournaments, and we're also going to start off with our last week ending statement.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sis?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, it's a tough week, rough week. I tell you that much.
Absolutely.
School.
You've been busy with school.
I have been busy with school and driving my baby to school and picking my baby up from school. And it's been interesting. I didn't know time was moving that fast. That this young lady's already in school with me.
Absolutely. And she enjoying it?
She's really enjoying it so much. It's been a blessing. She haven't been saying no, that she don't want to go, so she look forward to going every day.
Well, that's good. She's gonna be smarter than you.
That's good.
Absolutely. I feel you. I want mine smarter than me too, brother. No worries. And they already right there.
They're supposed to take care of us when we get older.
Absolutely.
You know, not when they get older, but when we get older, they supposed to take care of us.
I changed their diapers, they gonna change mine.
On that thought. No, I'm just playing. No, I hope you guys, like I said, had a good week. Sis, go ahead and read that question off. I know you got it.
What I wanted to start with, from the competitive standpoint, is anybody out there ever, went through certain changes when it came to competing and traveling versus your personal life. And when I say your personal life, relationships, whether you were like me, married, or whether you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, however you look at it. My question is, does your relationship bother you or get inside your psyche, in your head, at competitions when you're supposed to be focused and have your mind on your fight, on the tournament, on your competition, whatever it is? Does that relationship kind of spill over into that mentality?
From my experiences, yes. I was dating someone who I tried to show my karate world to. They just couldn't accept not having time for them at the tournament, or something's bothering them and I'm losing focus on what I'm there for to make sure that their needs is met. Yes, it does take a toll, and then it becomes an issue when we go back home about it. So I definitely agree. That was a good ass question right there. I wasn't expecting that.
I actually, for me being married myself, I think it does. And when I say it does, for me, there's been times tournaments, when I went to tournaments and my ex and I had an argument, or I didn't leave on that note. I didn't. So when I didn't leave on that positive note, I wasn't able to get my mind in the right manner. So when it came to competition and I went out to compete, I didn't always compete at my best level. I wasn't satisfied with my performance.
Especially if I lost.
Absolutely. And most of the time when I wasn't mentally there, I lost.
Oh, yes. Agreed.
So I can say from experience that I believe that they can and will get involved. Now, to add on to that, when you go to a karate tournament, if you have sponsors, or you're paying for this out of your pocket, that's kind of two different things. I'm referring to people that have had sponsors. When someone pays or sponsors you to go to an event, a tournament, or whatever, championships, and you go there and you don't, you bring your family along with you because you think that's going to help.
Mm-hmm.
And you get there and then things don't always pan out the way. Now, not saying you lost because you lost because you mentally wasn't focused.
Yes, ma'am.
You were more worried about over here, your children. I've had to take my girls with me to tournaments and compete with both of them before. So I can say that I'm not always, again, focused. I have to pay attention to them and make sure that they're okay and things like that. So I think and I believe that it does interfere with you. And then you come home, like you said, and then if it's a relationship in that manner, then yes, you will have to deal with it and hear about it. The way what they expected versus what they got is not always a balance. And so I think again, yes.
So what do you do? How do you go about keeping your home happy and being able to focus at fighting? How do you adjust? What do
I
you
would
think?
say compromise and balance, I guess. I'm divorced, but I'm divorced, for whatever reasons. But I think when I was trying to compromise, and when I say compromise, you let me go do this or me compete at this tournament, or we make sure everything is good and copacetic. And so when I get there, I don't have anything on my chest or in my head that would help block or do anything to prohibit me from actually trying to compete at my highest level. So yes, you try to find balance and compromise. I think it doesn't always work, but I think it can.
Totally agree. I totally agree with that. I have to. Yeah, give her a clap up.
You silly.
Woo! Yes.
You are silly. Now I got
No.
another question.
This woman is kicking my ass with questions today. No, go ahead.
Are there signs
Signs as into
knowing that you will not be able to perform at your highest level when you're supposed to?
oh yes.
There's signs you can tell. Is there a feeling? What kind of signs do you think?
I think it's a feeling. I think it's a feeling when we get ready to probably division called up. Mine would be more of when the division's called up. I have that feeling, like especially if I just had the altercation before I left for the tournament.
Right.
That mindset already is just I know this week is not going to be good.
Right.
And I also know when I get back home it wasn't about to be good. I'm just speaking from experiences. Yes, for the feeling and the thought process of it, yes, we can catch it, but I don't think the other people will.
Gotcha.
But they'll tell something's wrong, but they won't be able to know, pinpoint, hey, this is what happened, or this is what's bothering you. I just want you guys out there to be mindful of the sponsorships you guys have, especially in the time that we have. We're still in the pandemic. We're finna get around to pandemic unless God get ready to shake this COVID up out of here. But until then, you guys just be mindful. I'm not gonna say be thankful. Be mindful. Appreciate. Don't take for granted. A lot of people work hard to get sponsorships. A lot of people work hard for that money to sponsor people.
Indeed.
And I think you guys should, when you go, just give it your 100%. If you're not able to give 100, tell your coach, tell your sponsor. Let them know in advance. Give them a heads up, like your head's not in the game. Anything like that, because when you show up, they're expecting nothing but great things from you for that event. No matter what event, no matter who it is. When Ray showed up, when Ross showed up, when Johnny showed up, they already knew what their coaches were expecting from them for that event. So it wasn't going to be they went up there and they lost their mind because their girlfriend at home tripping.
Right.
Their wives at home tripping. It's just a way that you see things. And then, growing up, Miss Plowden didn't go to all the tournaments until Avery and them got older, and then she started to come around. She didn't go. And me looking back at it, I think that was to keep coach mindset clear on what he was there for. Mm-hmm. So they had a balance. They had a balance for me growing up watching and then understanding. She didn't want to be a distraction to him going out there to perform at his best. Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine hearing Miss Plowden back in the day saying, "Come on, baby," to her husband?
Oh, Lord, no. I heard it.
I'm sure you did. That would be so cute and hilarious. It's just gone with her all the way through.
All the way.
Her what do you call it? Her coaching and her supporting system. All the
do
way
you
through.
know between the four of them, they have 31 world titles? That's not including Trav. That's just the four in that household. We add Trav in there, it's no telling. Now we probably got about 40.
Yeah.
But just that tree, that family tree.
Right.
31 world titles. That's a big shout out to you guys. I got to give you guys something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, moving on.
We're
gonna hold off on that question. I got y'all last. Let's go make y'all sit here and listen to the whole show now. You're gonna listen now. Mimi, I got to see something Thursday that you waited for me to wake up and see.
Absolutely. Because I was gonna watch it, but I said no, I need my brother with me.
What'd you see? What did we watch together on Thursday?
We watched Turbo.
Turbo. Mike Bernardo Turbo?
Turbo.
WMAC Masters Turbo.
No. We watched Turbo Ross.
Karate Combat Turbo. Ross Levine.
Absolutely.
Man, he looked it awesome.
He
looked it awesome. I was very proud of him. I'm very proud that he even got the opportunity to be out there on that stage, on that platform.
Absolutely.
We had a few point fighters who went over on that stage. They didn't do too well, and it seemed like they didn't get the call back. Ross got an opportunity, and he took advantage of it. And Ross, if you ever kick me in my leg like that, I'm going to go get a switch, and I'm going to leave the leaves and thorns on there, and I'm going to whoop your ass old school.
Right.
Man, you kicked his legs, and his whole body was just swinging. What you think, Mimi? What you tell me about it? First round, you see the real pumped up Ross, huh?
I did. He looked good. I saw him throwing those kicks, those punches. He just looked focused, like he looked zoned in. Great shape, bro.
Very healthy. Yeah,
he
I'm telling you.
always.
That man wasn't even breathing hard during his interview. You know, usually they'd be like,
"Wait, give me a second."
Yeah, that man was sitting there like, yeah, you know, appreciate it. Thank you guys. This like, damn, that's the machine. He looked at them so awesome. I wish he worked that sidekick more though.
Yeah,
that sidekick more. I watched him drop people with that. One of my closest friends, Ross, dropped with that sidekick. Absolutely. So there's no way you're not going to kick these other wannabe karate people out there,
right? That
you got in front of you. But no, that was a good fight. That's definitely a good. Come to the stage. Welcome to the show. Ross, you looked at awesome, man. That's all I can say.
I can't wait to see you more.
Me too. I'm looking forward to
season 3.
Yes, this is
so
ending out season 3. But you know, they always, you know, season 4 going to come right back. Right. They got a lot of people that they didn't not contract, but giving them an opportunity. A lot of people's getting an opportunity. If you guys think y'all got the shit to be out there, send in your video to them. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell you. That's a different world right there. And to watch another point fighter who I watched through the junior divisions come up right underneath me, he looked good. He looked good. Man.
He looked real good. I like it.
I'm very proud of him.
When would his next fight be? Do you know?
No, ma'am. I won't know. Because Ross had some scratches on his back.
Actually, he did.
He had some deep scratches. And the only way that Ross got those scratches on his back is because my man was holding him like they were being sexually.
Oh, my God.
You know, like digging his nails in that man's back like that.
Oh, my God.
But that's what that kick must have felt like in his legs. Sexually hurt.
Yes, because he knocked his hell.
Because he was kicking that man. That man was falling.
And it was like he was knocking his whole body like offline. Like, that's a hard kick. That's like a tongue pole.
And I think Ross got some sharp toenails because he cut that guy eye.
Is that what he cut it with?
The round kick. It was beautiful. The round kick.
Oh, yes.
It might not have been the toenails, Ross. You know, I had to just crack that joke on you. But it was a good ass round kick he hit him with. And I also got to see a preview with him working out with Machida.
Yes.
And Ross actually took some of the things that he learned an hour before the fight and put into the fight. So that's that good mindset of, you know, playing real chess as a point fighter. You can tell his difference. When he switched feet, he had got the point fighter bounce going, so you can tell he was representing us well.
Yes.
I'm speechless on
sidekick. I want him to shoot that sidekick.
Man, it's gonna be scary.
It's
really. And you better stop spinning.
Who?
Spinning, kicking.
Oh yeah.
Ross threw like 3 spin kicks. Ross, you don't spin.
Maybe he got paid for his spin kick.
No, you could have landed a side kick that would have got you a real bonus from the squad out here making them boys do them sit-ups again at home. Yeah, no. But he looked good. Like I said, you could tell the excitement started to take over a little bit. He knew he had that in the bags. Yeah. But I told you I dreamed it already, though. I told you that. I just had the wrong person I cut.
That's right. You did say that. You brought that up. You said you had
correct winner, but the wrong person I cut.
Right. Correct. Gotcha.
But Ross, you was bleeding because he was scratching your back, so it's all right. You was bleeding. And
I think when you tried to take him down.
Take him down. He was trying to hold on for dear life because Ross almost broke that man's leg.
Well, yeah, that is true again.
You remember kickboxer Tom Poole when he was kicking the pole in the back?
Absolutely.
And John Claude Van Damme ran and told his brother, "Hey, you can't fight this guy. This guy's in here kicking that pole. Fucking like boom." That's how Ross was kicking that man's leg. But I also remember when Red was holding the pass for him back in Battle of Atlanta. He was getting ready for his kickboxing fight on the stage that night. And Red said that Ross' back leg round kick is one of the powerfulest kicks he had ever felt. Really? Yes. So I think Ross is up there kicking poles too in the shopping plaza. Big set. No, but he looked good. You know, to see a doctor out there.
That's it. He looked real good.
A physical therapist doctor out there. That man, Ross probably had got him a job right after that, fixing the man's leg that he just sitting here and wore out.
They're going to hire him for the karate combat. Oh, he's going to be that man, that teacher. You see.
Yeah, no, but big shout out to him. I know we got Bobby's fight coming up in a few weeks. I'm excited for him and his Bellator come out. I know MVP fights coming up soon.
Absolutely, yes. I want to see that. I can't wait.
I love to see the point fighters out here in the world that these people think that we can't fight, that we don't hit hard, that we don't know what transitioning from semi to full contact is. If we hit them shields and them pads, that's full contact.
Yes, and you have the control. You know, you throw real punches, real kicks.
Yes,
so if I want to make them real versus light versus hard versus semi, then I have that control. So
yes, ma'am.
I get it.
She get it. She get it. That right hand is always up to God on getting it.
Oh, no.
What else? Oh, so we didn't make it. I apologize, Coach. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. If I was to talk to you on the phone, you wouldn't believe the mess that was going on. But we didn't make it to Detroit this weekend.
No, we didn't.
But I heard it was live.
Absolutely. I heard it was huge.
I heard he had a good turnout. And
yes.
When I said good turnout, I mean there was more than 50 competitors. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. It was more than 100 too, more than 150, and more than some more. I'm not going to give out a number, but it was more than 50. So big shout out to the people that went out there and competed, tried out for the WKC team.
All the winners.
All the winners. Of course, Avery and Morgan won that Saturday. Kill Bill squad, get that room. And I heard Anthony Merricks won on today. And I also heard the tournament today was done in 3 hours.
Wow.
With almost 300 competitors in there.
Wow.
3 hours.
Wow.
So that means them people were working.
Absolutely.
Everything was running. And I also heard that it was a new thing that MSKC up there doing, me.
Oh, the
round robin.
Yeah.
What you know about a round robin?
Nothing. Unless we're doing it in a boxing ring. Shadow boxing round, because I have done it there, but in point fighting, no, sir. I've never done round robin in point fighting.
Fight everybody in the division, no matter what. You know how many L's one person may have trying to take?
Yes.
You may make them quit karate.
Yes.
They get all losses. I bought out to them one time.
4 people are there and they lose all 4, yeah.
With
that
3.
would be heartbreaking.
They lose 3. They lose 3 because they're the 4th. Unless they lose themselves. But it's all right. We got 4th places who lose twice, so why not get an extra opportunity to those other people down there at the bottom who got 5th and 8th? Why not give them an extra shot? What made them not well enough to be here to lose? They lost their first fight like the 4th place person might have had done.
Right.
He lost his first and the second though, maybe. No, I'm messing with y'all guys.
Be silly.
Oh man, I got to get slapped for nothing. Slapped for nothing. All right. Well, I know last week we ended you guys out with a question I asked sis, and I told her to pause it.
Yes, sir.
And going back to that question on the half full, half empty cups. TP, today's knowledge is half full, half empty. Bottle, cup, glass, pitcher, bowl. Can't put that on the plate. But however you guys want to take it, I asked her, what do you feed the half full glass if it's already been fed with something that you don't even have in your ingredients? What do you feed them? Meaning that when I say that, I'm asking, what knowledge do you give them from you that won't mix wrongly with the knowledge that they already been given? Or would you empty that whole glass out and fulfill them with just your knowledge?
No, I would actually, whatever their style is, I would, and their strengths, I would just work those and perfect it. And when I say perfect it, do it in a manner to where it consistently gets better. And when I say gets better, it doesn't always have to be perfect. But if you start out on a level 2, you make your way to end up by the end of the week or the month or whatever, your next tournament, your next fight, you get to that 3, that 4. So I wouldn't give them things that I do specifically. What I would do is grab them and help mold what they already have, what they've already done, maybe structure it a little differently. And when I say structure it, it means changing up the dynamic, of the way that they throw things. You know, that in itself, when anytime I train anybody, I don't change their fighting. I just kind of mold it. Whatever they can do and however they do it, I want to use their strength so they feel comfortable. A lot of times when you try to wipe things away that people are comfortable with, it sends them into a panic because it's new. They can't get it. Frustration, like you said before, it might even cause them a quick ride. Well, I can't do that and I don't want to do that. Well, that's why I don't change up fighters. I actually mold them.
You heard that from one of the greatest coaches. Now, I'm gonna hit you with this real quick. Boom! We had a collision because now I want to ask you about what do you do outside the ring person, meaning that in this real life, in reality that we living in, what do you do with them in the same aspect of they've been filled with half negative things?
Me personally, I ignore it.
You ignore it?
And when I say ignore it, that's ignoring it from the people in the outside world that doesn't mean anything to me, or it doesn't matter, it doesn't dictate my life or a part of my life. I can ignore that part. That's the easy part for me. It's the ones that are close to me or I care about, I have feelings for, in general, means something to me. Though that is a little bit harder to do. That takes a little more self-control, depending on if it's what type of negativity. If it's negative in a way, like a certain situation, and I'll use this as an example, certain things started to get around about who said something, this said something, I said this. And then you have that person in the middle that is what we call the messenger.
The messenger.
And I'm all for don't shoot the messenger.
You heard what she said. Don't shoot him. Man down, man down.
But I'm all for don't shoot the messenger. But when it comes to when you're doing it in a negative way, being messy or pulling somebody else down or taking away from someone else or whatever it is, if it's negative, then that's when I kind of think the messenger should be shot in the ass, because that's keeping up the frustration and that's promoting the negativity, that's creating issues and problems, or even if it's not creating it, but how do I want to say it? Just keeping it alive and making it go from one person. Mm-hmm. Yes, the negativity and the message that messenger is bringing, that's when it becomes.
That's like a hurricane, huh? Because it's like a hurricane. That messenger could be like a hurricane, the build up, and that the build up meaning that it's going around and it shouldn't be, but it's making it worse.
Oh, you mean the build up, the spin? Yes, sir, the spin. Okay, yes, that's it. And the eye of the storm is that messenger, because they actually, are the ones that's the whole head of that problem still. And even if the problem is trying to be resolved, if you're not resolving it by keeping it going, by telling other people, by doing whatever it is in that manner, then yes, it is, and it could be considered a hurricane.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I like that. Mm-hmm. That was a good shot right there, Mimi. I like that right there. Ooh, wee. Y'all gotta give her another clap up. She on fire today with it. She on fire with it today. I like it. Any events coming up for us? What's up? What we got going on? Besides school, I'll tell you, school's kicked my ass all week. I done lost my mind track. All I've been seeing is the computer, homework, tests, exams, papers.
And it's just the first week.
It's just the first week. Yeah, they told me this is going to be a for real challenge test for me this semester around was supposed to be the challenge of where I was been running from the whole time. But I tell you, I'm going head first into this challenge. It's been definitely a good week. I can't thank God for any more than just extra blessings and extra strength to make it through the next week. Because now I think we're going to start getting to the mode of, and then they get a break on Monday. Next Monday, Labor Day.
Got you. So I forgot, time is flying by.
School, yeah. So
Jesus,
I can't wait to see what that does. So I'm not going to do any hanging with you next weekend or to Monday. You be by yourself.
I probably will.
Because I can do it. Because I need to be ready for Tuesday. Because Tuesday gonna be a different day with waking up in the morning.
Absolutely.
Anything else? What's up, sis?
Not much, brother. You know me, just here chilling, chillaxing. I wanted to ask you about your half cup or your cup being half empty versus half full. And it's not necessarily how do you deal with it. It is what makes your cup half empty versus half full.
Ooh. What makes your cup? Ooh. Well.
You got your thinking cap on.
I do. You caught me definitely off guard, guys. Shit. She caught me off guard with that one. That's crazy. Half empty, meaning that it's going away.
Okay.
When I see half empty, I see that you're going away. Half full means that you are arising.
Okay. Cool.
Because I mean you were going up to be full.
Mm-hmm.
What makes it and be able to tell the difference is the person's body language, how they carry themselves. I feel like adult will be half empty if every time they get a good compliment, they shoot it down with a negative compliment. I feel like something's been taken away, pulled away from them. People who can accept what we call it when someone want to talk about you, I get my words tangled up. Um, they can accept
Gossip?
criticism.
Oh,
If they can accept criticism, they will be definitely going towards half full. And if they're working on becoming better, then you're moving towards half full. Like my sister said, I wouldn't want to take anything away from anybody nor empty anybody's cup. I just want to fulfill the areas that God put me in their life to fulfill. We all are in somebody's life for a certain reason. So I definitely just try to fulfill the areas that God put me there, that they asked me to be a part of their life. But yeah, that's what I think of it. I definitely think half full, half empty would be full, meaning that we're arising, we're moving forward, we're learning, experiencing, and progressing from that. I think empty is when we're starting to delete from ourselves, erase ourselves, erase the things we've been through, as to make us to where we were becoming full. But like I said, I just want to be a person that fulfills somebody's cup with positive things, positive energy. Today has just been a good morning. I think I just woke up really on the good side. I was listening to some music and doing some praying, and yesterday I got prophesied to by a woman that I definitely thank God dearly for having in my life. One of my closest friends down here is very, very close with her daughter, and she had just lost her father this week. And I talked to the wife of the father because I definitely used to lean on her just for understanding of way women act certain ways when certain women is angry. Just same way what I do with you. When I question something, I don't question, but I ask questions. I inquire about things on certain things, and that's just for me to understand, and also I have a daughter, so I want to be able to have a better understanding on why she reacts or turn up the way she do. Whichever way it may be, positive or negative. But I'd rather have a better understanding on why that happened, and then be a lot more prepared to how to face it and what to face it with. Yeah, that's just.
Well, that's what's up. I get it. I feel it. I see it. I like to look at life in the manner of being half full, and I'm that person, or I dictate me filling my cup, or my cup runneth over. Depending on how you want to see it or say it. I would like to stay positive about most things. So again, I look at things as my cup is half full. And like you said, when you look at it one way versus the other, it puts it to me. It makes me think that it goes in more of a negative way. I don't want anything to be negative. My girls were just the other day. They had a sleepover and they were watching one of the YouTube families. They watch CJ So Cool.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah, it's a bunch of those families out there making billions and zillions of dollars.
Just sitting there letting people just tell the look at the inside of their house,
showing videos of their everyday life.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying, one of the kids on the show was saying how they thought that they were poor versus being rich. And then the mom explained, well, we're not poor, but we're not rich. We're just that in the middle, like that middle class. And that middle class, to me, symbolized when she said it. Let me say that. The way she said it and the explanation and the meaning she put behind it was that glass was half full.
That's right. Yes.
And now when you look at the people, and from my point of view, looking at them on the YouTube channel, they're rich to me because I see what they want me to see, and they show nice sparkly things, and you know what I mean. And so for her even to say it to her child in that manner, so that the little child wouldn't grow up with that. Yes, it's full, but I'm above full. My cup is running over. I don't think I would want to feed my own children that kind of idea, but to make her understand or show her that middle, whether you related to middle class or you related to the glass being half full, is still in that middle. And then it meant that to me, it meant that child or her child can work to fill that cup, and then she'll have some type of satisfaction herself.
Ooh, man.
You know?
That's
and
deep.
when I thought about it, when we were talking about the show earlier, and I had to go back and listen to the end of the show from last week.
I told y'all last that we were gonna have it. We weren't gonna forget. I told y'all whether we listened to it 5 minutes before the show started.
Yes, sir.
We knew what we were gonna come on with. I definitely been thinking about it all week though. I definitely have.
It was the first thing that when I heard it, and I was like asking you about it, or we talked about it, half empty versus half full. And it was like, you know what? I was just listening to the show the other day, and it kind of it was like a bell went off in my head. Like that was a good explanation, the way she did it, and then the way I thought or I felt or feel.
Yes.
It was like half empty versus half full, and I was like,
well, next week I need you to be able to tell us which show it was that you watched. So that way we'll be able to know. I know if you go get one of the kids now, they're not gonna want to leave. They're gonna want to get on and tell y'all they sales what it is.
It will be here for 3 hours.
Oh yeah, because now they want. But see, the positive things, it makes other families want to do it.
Right. I don't mind my girls watching a show like that.
Yeah,
so
me
other
neither.
stuff I don't. You give them that false hope. They got one little girl on there. One of the families. She's a 7-year-old. Like I have a 7-year-old almost, and the little girl has a grill in her mouth, and I think it's permanent. It's not an in and out. And when I say a grill for a 7-year-old, it's at least the 2 bottom teeth.
Do you know somebody had got their chain snatched off their neck in Detroit probably about 2 months ago? Remember, we watched the video.
Right.
Somebody see that in that 7-year-old's mouth, they snatching it. Not even knowing that her permanent teeth that her parents decided.
I don't know why you would do that.
I don't not know parents because I'm not the best. I'm still learning through the grapevines as I move up the ropes. But it's just certain things you have to know how to say no about.
Right.
And I think that was one of the times where no would have worked more better. Damn, the fact that she's on this show, she got 1 billion followers. It's the fact that one day you're not going to be there for your daughter. She's going to walk off somewhere, and then she got this in her mouth. And then when her teeth start to grow,
wait, that's it.
She hasn't even developed
words out of my mouth. What happens when her teeth fall out? You gonna bronze them like baby shoes?
Ooh, Lord mercy.
Oh my God.
Help the soul.
My kids, they want to watch the show. They want, Mommy, can we? No.
You know what?
Can't do any of that.
Them parents got to be a little bit above upper class to be playing with grills like that because that's
and
when
their bank account looks a lot different than mine. So to put I wouldn't put a grill in my own mouth. I've never had a grill ever. Have you, brother?
2 times. But you know what? That's God keep getting my ass because I keep losing them. So that just lets me know that I'm supposed to be having them.
Either that or your ass is careless.
Oh, it's a definite. Ouch.
That's it. That's one of those Sue slaps.
Yeah, that definitely is. Big shout out to my granny.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll find out that show for you next week, brother. I can ask Callie or Layla. One of them will tell me.
Yeah.
Just because they're always watching something on YouTube.
Like me, they get it from their uncle.
Yes,
I stay on
absolutely.
YouTube.
Absolutely. And I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I watch karate, of course. I get on to some of the subscriptions that I have, but other than that, and I follow whatever they do on YouTube. It comes to my phone.
Yeah, today, gloves up, guns down. Don't miss it on YouTube.
That's it.
$4.99. Support.
We're gonna watch it. We'll give you a report for next week.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see what's on this fight card. I just love the fact that these guys once again is doing something positive for our community. I heard my twins say the other day talking about it takes a village to raise a kid, and going back to that, we had that on the show a few weeks ago, and I asked yesterday, the question was, what about the kids that come from certain areas, poor communities, poor home, drug addict family, through the system, through all type of homes up and down? What do we expect from that child? 1, from the child that you know about, went through that. 2, from the child that you don't know, went through that.
I'm not sure you should expect anything from them. And I don't mean anything like they can't give you anything. I mean your expectations
as being successful.
Well, then we should expect that. If you're saying it in a manner of, I expect you to get your education. I expect you to be successful in
Graduate
your
high
career,
school.
something like that. That's an expectation on any and everybody as a human. Everybody in this world wants to come here. Even foreign people come here for the American dream, to
The
work
what?
hard.
Hold on. You said the what?
The American dream.
The American dream. What is the American dream?
I don't know. They say this is like come over here, work hard,
And-
prosper, and
you
be rich
be
or
success.
whatever, successful or somehow. I don't
Huh.
know. I'm just telling you what they said.
I thought the American dream was in Canada.
Most
or
of
Europe.
them are. I'll go,
Me
but my
too.
kids don't want to go there. They
The
don't.
Europe dream, the European dream,
That too.
the Canadian dream.
Yeah, maybe down to the Latin people in Mexico, maybe Mexico City or somewhere like that. Acapulco.
No, the Acapulco, that can't be a real dream. Well, actually, you know what? That's a dream
It's-
because it's a beautiful place to go
I
to.
was just gonna say that.
Thank you,
It's
Luis Mendes. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
You-
that
because
was
of you, because of
beautiful.
you, I got to actually visit Acapulco. So I had to pause that for a second. So yes,
I went to
it could be an
Australia a
Acapulco
few
dream.
times.
It could be an Acapulco dream. Yeah, because you saw some people fall off a few motorized vehicles out there.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I rode the water ski for the first time, and I smoked all of them on it. J Dog, B Young. I was scared.
You was riding on the skis?
I was. I did.
I can't even get you to ride the moped.
Well, because you're dangerous. You already tried to kill me. I don't trust you any longer. Not when it comes to my life.
You got nerve because you made me jump out. You made me bungee jump.
You made.
Don't tell my mama.
Oh.
She gonna kill me. She found out I did it.
Don't be talking about business. Yeah, I wouldn't
No.
have went. I should have talked you into it, and I wouldn't have had to do it.
Yeah, no, see? Evan Brown, I owe you for that one because it was all your fault that this one right here made me go up there and jump. That was scary.
I was screaming. I came down
The,
horse.
the guy pushed you off, and I asked him to push me. He said, "You got on the karate uniform."
and then, no, he said, he said, you're a man. You could, I don't know. He said, and you can't go back down. He was
Yeah.
like, take us down.
I said, "We're gonna go back down." He said, "No, only one of us can go back down." I'm looking at him like, "Well, shit, you finna get thrown off of this
He
because I'm
cheated, though.
going."
He said, I'm gonna push you on 3. He pushed me on 2. I wasn't ready.
Well, you got pushed. I had to walk off, just walk in the air, and just all of a sudden my body just whoop. Oh, and I'm swinging like, oh no. But I tell you, it was a good experience. I wouldn't jump out of no plane unless I need to.
I'm not
So-
doing any of that. The only reason I would jump out of plane is if it was going down.
I think I'm gonna ride it as far as I can before I jump out.
Listen, you need I've never been, but I think you need a certain amount of space, sir.
Man, I'm a fall and play dead. Look, I'm gonna fall and play dead.
You let
I
the
don't think
plane
I'm-
get too close. to you,
I
you'll be
think I'm too worried about a bird coming through there busting my parachute on the way down that I'm gonna land low anyway. So if I'm already lowered to the ground, then it ain't gonna hurt as bad as me
dead.
falling.
Oh, you better hope you don't have no moths because they're gonna eat a hole in your parachute.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't want nothing to happen to my parachute. It's too scary.
Oh my god.
That's dependent- that's dependent on the wind.
When I pull the string, it won't do
See?
it.
So I need to be closer to the ground. And if it don't work, I have a malfunction and I begin to pee on myself or spray the world, I'm going to be able to get up out of it. You hear me?
You are silly. That boy said before I start to pee and spray the world.
Because I'm going to piss on myself in the air like that. Man, that's
I don't have
that's
on
a hard
diaper.
drop. You
I don't
know,
wear a diaper.
I love roller coasters. You know,
I love those. I will like that over
we-
and over. You know me.
I grew up close by a theme park that's in Sandusky, Ohio, Cedar Point.
We had Astro World.
Yeah, and it was an every year thing. And then I tell you, for a few years in a row, they were starting to build new projects, new roller coasters, new styles, and I loved it. But now I don't think my heart can take it. I think
I see when they got. I think it's in Florida, like the slingshot thing. With a,
Claude Mercy.
the damn thing. First of all, I think it's slinging somewhere towards Cuba and back,
Oh Lord.
and then
Ooh.
it slingshot your ass the other way up the East Coast over there to Newfoundland, Canada, somewhere, and back down for real. It goes-
Oh my God.
it goes
That's scary.
So I watch them people scream. You know when I do watch
Shit.
YouTube,
They,
I have,
they
like,
lost
YouTube
voice halfway
commercials.
through the states. They started to lose voices.
Boy, that's when you need to be afraid of birds and shit. You know, when always slingshotting your ass back and forth across country to country. No, I don't want it. That's scary.
But I think Australia got one of the water slides where you kind of like drop and you kind of like go through a whole aquarium style. I got to find out the name of it, but it looked amazing.
Wait, you underwater?
But you're inside of
like a peel bucket. I mean, not
Yeah,
a bucket.
yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Inside one of the.
Like a capsule or
Mhm.
something. Oh, you
And-
can breathe.
Oh yeah. It's
Oh.
and it's a water roller coaster, and you're just like you're not really getting wet, but
Right.
you're like underwater, and you see all.
And
this
you're
gorgeous-
in real water, like ocean water, or like you said, it's like a theme park, like waterfalls and
This
pools.
was more like a aquarium, like it went through an aquarium,
Oh, I got you.
but you were sliding, going through it like
So
you know,
it makes it that much more.
man,
Oh,
it looked amazing.
And that's where.
Somewhere in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have some shit for you guys. So when they do let us start to go back, you guys will take mad advantage of the opportunity of learning about different cultures in different countries. Now,
That's what I can honestly say. I mean, we
because that's
travel
one
a little
thing.
bit.
That's one thing I know my mom and my grandma and them didn't do. My dad and them, they wasn't traveling countries. Canada. If you want to count that, damn sure not. They weren't going to Mexico. They got stuck down there. They got stuck down there. My daddy pretty ass would have made them stay down there because he'd have been stuttering.
He would have
and
been
shit.
the modern day Selena.
He'd have been stuttering, and them people would have been like, "Oh no, he lying."
Your daddy stutter?
My daddy stuttering,
Oh, I didn't know that.
especially when he mad.
I know some little boy that used to stutter when he was lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. See.
Galileo. That food store lie, like, what you lying? No. Like when we was in the airport with Derek
Oh.
and they had the bag.
Oh, don't.
I
You know
can't
what? Yeah, no, you have to tell it because it's an experience that some people have to be prepared for.
Oh,
Always check your shit.
literally. No, we can't tell that story. We're gonna embarrass people.
No, we're not. Because they don't know who it was. I don't
I
even know
just
who
told
it
you.
was. Oh, did you? Oh, damn. That's messed up.
Oh no.
Oh, no. No.
It's all right. It's all right. No
Yeah.
worries.
Just
I'm gonna
know.
tell him the story when you tried to kill me in Vegas.
You can tell them that. How about you tell them the story in 1999 Super Grands when I tried to take you through a haunted house and you ripped my whole back pocket off?
Because I was scared and I said, "Don't leave
Oh, some
me."
brand new jeans that I had just got to wear for Super Grands.
I know your mama called me. TT said, "What the hell? I just bought them jeans." Man, that was some Jabot jeans. I remember ripping off the pocket that said Jabot. That incident, we were at Super Grands. That was it when it was on the ice hockey rink.
Ice hockey. Ooh, big shout out to that 99
That's
squad
what
who
my
was
feet
there
were
at
cold.
that Super Grands. That was my first world title, Mimi.
Was it?
Me and Jermaine Wiggins.
Oh,
First two to get it from
I was on the
TPK.
Outlaws.
Yes, you were. The whole squad was out there. Leo, that's when Leo fought. I mean, not Leo. What was the Hispanic guy? Omar Guerrero.
Oh yes,
Omar.
Omar that used to do forms.
And wasn't a bad fighter.
He was.
Tell you that boy shocked me up there. That tournament. That's when Ray fought with Barriers Best
Yes,
with Damon Gilbert.
yes.
Who was
I
at
remember.
third? Chris McBride. Who was at third?
I think Chris McBride or
No. Shit. Was it Carlos?
actually yeah, because I was gonna say he had light brown
Yeah, I
person.
think it's Carlos.
Okay, 99.
TP should know because Trav was there too.
Trav was everywhere.
Trav always stayed with the squad.
Trav is a plowman.
Yes,
Trav is in that thing.
in there. He went home this weekend without us too.
I know.
So,
It just wasn't. I couldn't get back for the girls. Yeah, it was Los. Yeah,
I know, not just the girls, but I have to come back. I have a job Monday through Friday.
That's just
My daughter looks forward to Daddy dropping her off and picking her up from school.
That's it. Well, then
I
you
look
keep
forward to
doing
it too.
And you do it for free, so it ain't a job.
Yeah,
Just
no,
call me wanting to.
yes, me dedicated to getting up in the morning to go pick her up and listen to her tell me, Daddy, can we listen to Sonic? Daddy, I want to hear Poppy this morning. Sing.
Sing.
She can sing all the way to school. It's just a blessing to watch our seeds blossom. That's how I look at it. As a seed that's been planted by the help of God and the gift of God, and her mother. Her mama don't play.
Mhm. Well, I'm gonna just say, never mind. I'm gonna be politically correct.
Slap her, fool. She
That
don't play
hurt.
with me. She don't play with me. So
That hurts.
she definitely makes sure that I do what I'm supposed to be doing. But I also make sure I do what I'm supposed to be doing. I'll definitely try to.
On my side, I want to do this to them.
Lord
one on you.
mercy. Slap. Everybody keeps slapping. It's gonna be a slap fest.
You just have that slap yourself. Look, you need to slap yourself.
I do.
Thank you.
I do because I didn't even tell you what I was prophesied yesterday.
I'm listening. Come on, talk to me, bro.
So Miss P told me, not Miss Plowden. It's another Miss P.
Okay.
She looked at me and she said to me that it's time and it's my time. And if I don't graduate in December, she's kicking my ass because she planned on being there.
I can dig it, baby.
So it's my time. Our time because I got your knucklehead ass. I got to keep pulling too.
That's
So
it.
time to
Don't
shine.
leave me.
Oh no, can't leave you. You can't be left.
Hey.
You know, because without you on a serious note, you know, I would have never probably had these opportunities that I had being down here almost 10 years. You know, you were the one that opened your doors, let me come in. You just say, you know,
I don't know what I was thinking.
I got a 1-bedroom, you know,
You sleep on the couch.
And my niece made sure that I shared that couch with her.
Yeah,
because
she's like, move over.
Layla used to come through there and be the bully of it. Scoot over. Matter of fact, hold my hand.
Help me get up here, Uncle.
Get me up here.
Get me up here and move over with her oatmeal.
Oatmeal, that's it. So
Oatmeal.
yeah, I look back at that almost 10 years ago and it's just like, wow, you know, the better person I became, the better person I watched you become.
Oh,
you know,
thank you.
the struggles I watched you go through, the struggles you watched me go through.
Absolutely.
I tell you,
Picking myself up when I thought I was at the bottom of the bottom, that half empty. I was completely empty.
yeah,
What
definitely.
I thought was
Yeah,
I was being
that's-
funny, but what I thought I was completely.
But you always
empty.
had a piece in you still
Yes.
that made you get back
You know
up and
why?
fight.
You know why?
Because I'm a black belt
That too, but I was gonna say because I've always had karate.
already.
Karate has been my lifeline in my worst of worst, in the moments to where I felt like I didn't have anything or couldn't do anything. But then you know what? I either found peace by just going to train, to teach, and just being comfortable where I was, or it was okay. I'm starting all the way completely over after my divorce. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go back to school and I'm gonna teach karate. I'm gonna compete or I'm gonna do this, not because I have to, but because that's what I want to do. And then ultimately things started to work out for me as far as my dad passing and things like that. And it's like, well, I could still do it because it's motivation, it's positive, it's something that's keeping
And you
me
also
going.
show these other young ladies that when their time come of passings, how to cope
Yes.
with it, how to deal with it, how to get through it. You know,
They have to figure that part out. Grieving it is different for everybody.
definite, and
So
everybody
how
has
you
to
grieve is
accept
how
that
you
too.
grieve.
'Cause I tell you, I got a few people that's not accepting how certain people grieve. If you cool with going to funerals, then you cool with going to funerals. I'm not cool with going to funerals. I tell you that now. I don't care if I didn't know Sam who just got put in the casket. If I got to walk past his casket, it's gonna be emotional for me. That's just me. And that's just always been me when it comes to funerals. It's just sad to always kind of see somebody go. You never know what their gift was to the world, and some of them don't even get the opportunity to share their gift with the world. So funerals is different for me. My family, my grandma used to go to everybody's funeral.
My daddy teach.
Like everybody.
That's
Any
why we-
neighborhood.
Daddy
You could be from the
funeral
neighborhood.
has
You could be from the
standing room
congregation. You could be from the Focus Hope building. You could be from wherever. She'll show up. It would be no
Daddy
problem.
funeral was some standing room only because he went to everybody, so
Oh,
everybody came to his.
Definitely. It was definitely standing room only if y'all didn't get there on time. But I tell you, that was an emotional day to me.
Oh, absolutely.
I remember that. I tried to ease the moment with the laptop, and then everybody looking at me like, "Hurry up! Hey, wait! Let's just say a prayer, do something right now. Hey, everybody get it off me. Don't get me. I'm already crying, trying to look. Yeah,
Yes.
so
You were great.
a definite. It's probably we've been to maybe 2 funerals after that. So my thing is just be mindful of people being here. Take it as a blessing. So I tell you what, the quotes today that I got for y'all ass is serious. You digging? I got the quotes for y'all ass today. And I'm gonna have Mimi post the picture on the Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. Remember that. I'm not on Facebook. So don't think you're talking to me whatsoever on Facebook. You're not talking to me. Not this lump right here that's sitting down talking to you guys now. I'm not on Facebook. So leave me the hell alone about Facebook.
I have a meeting.
It's the fireman. It's the fireman. Yeah, I'm not on there. So you guys don't think that that's me that you guys talking to, especially my karate world. My family world, you fuckers already know how I talk. So y'all shouldn't even be questioning me on who I am when you're talking to this person trying to get them to send you some money. I don't even have a GoFundMe. So ain't no way I'm sending you out a fucking message about send me some money of anything unless you owe me some for a job I completed for you maybe back in the day. Maybe cut a finger or two. Stuck somebody in the butt cheek with the knife.
Oh.
But poo sticking ass.
Don't do that. That's not nice.
You got your quotes, girl?
No, sir, not at this moment.
That's all right. What you want to tell the world? Which one? Oh, you want to look for them?
No.
Okay, don't worry. I thought you might have had one to look and seeing what it's looking like. But hey, I got you. Because mine, I always keep up with. Once again, I sent the Rev out a message today too and told him thank you. And I appreciate everything that he posts on his page because some of the things he posts is meant for me.
Absolutely.
So once again, I only share with you guys what I felt like was meant for me. Because somebody in the world out there who's listening, it could be for them. And nobody's not never telling them. But there's a few. I definitely got a few. Going back to last week, because we talked about mental health. Depression isn't always dark rooms and crying endless. Sometimes it's getting up, going to work, and smiling and laughing all day, and then coming home to sit quietly, doing little to nothing until it's time to go to bed. Let me tell it again. Now, see, this is why I tell you guys life is totally different. And if you guys don't see that, we live different. And definitely when I read things like this, notes like this, quotes like this, books like this, it makes me look at life and just really just be thinking, making sure that I'm moving in a positive way and moving with positive people around me. Make sure your circle positive. If you're the only positive out of 10 people in your circle, then you need to get the hell out of that circle. My instructor used to say, if you're the smartest one in the group, you need to move groups. So I always feel like I move groups because it becomes a time to where you're outsmarter than that group. You learn more than that group. So I want you to take a listen to that. Depression isn't always dark rooms and crying endless. Sometimes it's getting up, going to work, going to school, smiling, act like ain't nothing wrong, laughing like you don't have an issue all day, and then going home to sit quietly, doing little to nothing until it's time to go to bed. That's a part of depression. So when you guys get home and y'all just sitting there, you're not setting goals for the next day, you're falling into depression. Okay, that's from the Rev right there. That's one of them right there on you guys. And he said, always be kind to everybody you meet.
Absolutely.
I love that. Told you, I love Mr. Bagwell. It's okay that your son knocked me off that stage. As much as I get from you now, I appreciate that knockdown, because it also showed me that I can get back up too. Because I was stuck in between some rails down underneath that stage in DC, and there's no way that I walked out there without my back being broke. I tell you guys that, like, really. If y'all guys should just imagine how I fell off that damn stage, and the only thing I think of was the last pole to grab, and my body just slung right underneath the stage. But as it slung, it's being slung through poles because the stage put together. So it's a lot of rails and things underneath there, and my body just somehow just slid straight through those things. And then if I let go, my back was the first thing that was going to hit the pole. Half of it going this way, half of it going that way. So I think I learned something from that. Today, Mimi going to put a picture up. I told you guys. It's a picture of a man reaching down for another man. And he got the rope behind the person that's reaching down. Again, it's a picture of a man reaching down for the hand of another man. And instead, he got the rope sitting behind him. And it quotes, I say, some people just act like they are trying to help you. I heard that loud and clear. Some people just act like they trying to help you. Yeah, my squad had to get that this morning. They had to read that this morning on their little shits. Don't be a fake one. If you're gonna reach down and help somebody, make sure that you got the rope too that can reach so you don't fall down, because they're pulling. Remember, you're being pulled against gravity. And they say whatever goes up must come down. So I feel that if you're reaching up and that person's reaching down for you, then it need to be something that's holding that person up there tight, to not let you pull them down while they pull you up. But they can't just reach with their hand, and you know that it's no way that we're going to make contact hand to hand, because it's that deep of a fall that they're taking. So you guys want to catch that. Also, being alone is powerful. It's like addiction. I never knew that. I thought it was like scary. I always thought the opposite of being alone. I didn't think it was powerful. I really thought it was scary. I thought it was like more of like, you don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have anybody to lean on.
It could.
So
it could be. I think it's the way you look at it.
Yeah, and that's how I used to look at it, and I still do it in a little way, but this right here kind of ease that a little bit. But being alone is powerful. It's like an addiction. Use that power to focus on your goals. use that power to concentrate your mind. And when I read that, Rev, I understood. Sometimes it is good to be alone. That way you can work on a better you. And that's what I'm working on, a better me. Got anything, girl? You want to hit us with something? You know, like what is it like? Ye talking today. This Mimi talking today. You like, Mimi. I know you always got something.
I do. And I follow one of the quotes or websites I follow is on Facebook, and they post daily quotes, positive, some about relationships in general, some about for yourself, for self-help. But this is one that they had. You can never be happy if you're trapped in the past and fearful of the future.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Living in the present is the only way to be happy.
Say that again, Mimi. Damn.
You can never be happy if you're trapped in the past and fearful of the future. Living in the present is the only way to be happy.
So, I mean, I have to kind of let my past be my past.
Indeed.
I have to be thinking about the head that's coming to be able to be living towards that dream that we all have, that fantasy that some of us have. Not me, I don't have no fantasy. But,
I don't either.
I got a dream. I definitely got this dream.
I have a lot of those.
I have a good dream, and one of them is definitely ready to come to a hawk in a few more months. I tell you.
All right. Well, I got another one.
Give it to me.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you decide to enjoy your life.
Whoa. I need to get that to one of my students too. You need to send me a picture of that right there. I need a picture of that before the show is over. I need to send it to one of my students. But can you repeat that again? Don't wait for what?
Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you decide to enjoy your life. I like it.
I listened to Juanita Bottom this morning, and her song was "I Don't Mind Waiting on the Lord." So I think that's the only person that we really need to be waiting on is on the Lord.
Yeah.
That's it.
I got one more for you.
Uh-oh.
Don't give up trying to do what you truly believe in. Where there is passion and love, you can't go wrong.
That's why I think we got this fucking show and we've been hitting almost 4 months straight. I think so, because that right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
We love the passion that we have.
I do. I definitely love the person that God is turning me into. I really do. I know I have some dark closets and some skeletons and some dead bones, but I just think that I'm moving so much positive. I feel so much positive. I wake up so much more happier. I still have my crying days. You know, we all perfect, and I'm always gonna be a crybaby because I was a titty baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, yep.
All right, I got two more, and then I'm gonna be good because these other two that I
Say
saw.
so. This is something for y'all to put Monday through Friday.
Absolutely.
Y'all got she giving y'all 5 plus my 2, my 3. That give y'all 8 days out the week. That's a bad shit right there, man. Y'all got something to
grow on.
Something to hold on to out of that. 8 quotes. One topic. Let's go.
Listen, 2 things to remember in life.
Booty and booty.
Boy, ouch.
Ouch! Say, don't slap me no more.
You keep saying shit like stuff like that. I'm gonna slap you. 2 things to remember in life: take care of your thoughts when you are alone, and take care of your words when you're with people.
Whoa! Oh shit! Wait a minute! Wait! Oh no! I gotta hit them all right there. Wait! Say that one more time, sis. No, for real.
2 things to remember in life.
Wow.
Take care of your thoughts when you're alone, and take care of your words when you're with people.
You know what? Next week I'm gonna make her break that down a little bit for y'all asses too. I'm not gonna do it today, but I'm gonna let y'all slide off of it today.
Okay. Wait.
Next
we're
week.
running out of time.
Yeah. No, we got this is our show. This is a lumping Mimi shit.
I forgot. It's the Mimi and nobody's. I can do what I want here.
Exactly.
What you said.
There it is. But you forgot to put my name on the end of that. So pump your brakes and go ahead and I'm gonna get slapped on that one. It's the what show? The Mimi and Lump show?
Absolutely.
It's the Lump and Mimis.
Right. This last one is not for everyone, hold on, I'm sorry. Not for everyone. It's meant to be in my future. Some people are just passing through to teach me a life lesson.
Hey.
Not everyone is meant to be in my future, and that comes from my heart.
Really? I must
Some
think that.
people, some people are just passing through and teaching me a life lesson.
Damn. That's wonderful. Y'all heard it from the best. Y'all got 8 quotes. That last one, that's mine for the week. That's my everyday quote right there. That's that 8th one. That 8th one, I'm gonna ride with that one this week. I think I'm gonna have to get into some details of that one right there.
I like that.
You know, anything else you want to tell the people? Tell the congregation we got out there.
No, just let the church say amen, amen, amen.
Amen, amen, amen.
That's it. That's what we
Once again, guys, hope you guys have a blessed week. Remember, blessings come from what you give, meaning that we try not to
Sunday.
just expect
Sunday, baby.
something to happen for us, but God, always knows our heart, and He tries his best to show you guys that He's real. I know He's real. A lot of you guys out there know He's real. Some of y'all just scared to see Him and meet Him. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Just do right by people.
That's it. Treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah. Well, the world. If the world was like that, then Mimi, do you think it'd be a better place?
Indeed, it would be. I absolutely think and believe that if everybody treated everybody the way that they want to be treated,
Equally and the same.
we would have a much better place. A much better.
So you know what? We already starting the movement that way.
Trying.
Trying
I'm
the
trying to.
movement. That's it. Like I said, we're only human. So don't knock us. Ride with us. Rock with us. Once again,
That's
this is
it.
the Lump and Mimi show. We get ready. Oh,
The
Jesus.
Mimi and Nobody show.
I love her. Yeah, I swear I
Love
do.
you too, bro.
All right. Man, you guys have a great week. We can't wait to see you guys next week. Once again, we out of here. Peace out.